I love sending Kym pictures because she gets irritated. Whatever irritates Kym, I like to do.
Funny mamas.
So now that was like I had
like a son. Two funny mamas. What's with the grit? Sherri and Kym. Yeah, that's them. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey, what's going on? I'm Kym Whitley. And
I am I'm Sherri Shepherd, and you're weird.
Why I gotta be weird? Why I gotta be weird?
First of all, I'm upset. Kristen been sitting in my chair at my computer, and it's all low. You think I can't tell? He was.
Welcome home.
Cause he's 6'4".
No, it wasn't. It was all the way down here, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what the heck is wrong with my chair?" Oh, jeez. All right.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Two Funny Mamas for our listeners and our viewers.
Before we start, can I ask you a question?
Huh?
You ever heard that saying, the eyes are the window to the soul? You ever heard that saying?
Yeah, I heard that saying, and maybe I don't need people in my soul today. Maybe I don't understand why this is a look right here, baby. And for those listeners, I got on a visor. It's over my eyes. I mean, it's down low because I'm cool like that.
Did somebody hit you in your eyes?
No. But see, this is the problem. You don't say nothing to her when she got her glasses on. You ain't say nothing to Sia when she got that wig over her head.
First of all, when you're her or Sia and you're selling out the Hollywood Bowl 7 nights in a row, you're getting platinum albums and nominations up the yin yang, and you're hosting Saturday Night Live, then you too could cover your eyes and wear a chandelier over your head. But until you get more than an NAACP Image Award, it's not enough.
Wait a minute, sold out the Laugh Factory with Two Funny Mamas. Look at that. He done switched us up. Lord have mercy, Chris.
You all keep using each other's numbers for some reason. Sherri, your headspace is a little off now.
I used the number you gave me, sir.
Sherri, never mind. Oh, she's showing off her Emmy.
It messed up my whole little screen.
What? Now I gotta make myself centered.
Sorry, we apologize.
Listeners are much happier.
I'm not apologizing. Okay, I gotta go up a little. I'm not apologizing for you. You got to show your eyes. It's just ridiculous.
I'm not showing my eyes.
All people can see.
You don't say nothing to nobody else.
Is that like Jose Ebert? The wig is attached to the hat. That you can't move the visor up a little. That you can't move the visor up a little bit. I don't know who that
You ain't say nothing to Vivica when Vivica wore it.
When
her wig was attached.
A lot of movies like Vivica, and you do one of the biggest blockbusters called Independence Day.
I did next Friday. That was a big blockbuster.
No. When you get crossover blockbuster, then you can do like Vivica and wear a wig attached to your hat too.
This is a look. Watch everybody rock this.
It's not a look. No, ain't nobody gonna rock it except weird people. It's not a look having a visor over your eyes and nobody can see your eyes. Your dimples are quite cute. Your dimples are cute. Lips. You got that crackhead lipstick on. You got your weed lipstick on.
It's like having on, and put some Ready Whip on this.
Didn't you just get out of a Weight Watchers meeting? Huh?
I did. I did just get out. But look what I made. I got strawberries, bananas, little granola, some fruits, and look at that.
Some what?
That's good.
Some fruits.
Some fruits. You sound like Andrew Caldwell. Do you know who he is? He's that one that he's like, I'm not gay anymore. I like women's. I love women's. Yes, he is. You never saw Andrew? I like women's.
Oh boy.
Well,
we should interview. Okay, let's recap. What?
I need to know what's going on with your. Oh, that's right. It's Juneteenth. I was gonna say your slave look, but it is Juneteenth. celebration look. I got it.
Did you
I
call this
got
my
it.
slave look?
Look, you got on the little house on the prairie little dress, and then you ain't got no makeup on. You got your hair. Look just like my great grandmother.
Oh,
I got a
Beulah.
picture. Oh, Beulah. That's right. Beatrice.
Oh, geez.
Beatrice.
I got a Amazon $14 the dress. And I didn't do my makeup because I was trying to get this stuff getting ready to move, so I didn't have any time to do the makeup, and my hair is
Oh,
all
how was your
unnatural.
last week on Wendy?
Why don't we go back even further and recap the fact that we had a very successful Two Funny Mamas live podcast at the Laugh Factory June 11th. Why don't we start there? Yes, we did.
Oh my God! If y'all missed it, ooh.
But Chris said,
in my mouth.
overwhelmingly, we got really great response to our live podcast that was at the Laugh Factory. So Chris flew in.
Yes, he did.
Andre was there.
Andre
Everybody
took
kept
the
saying,
bus.
No, I got to tell, Andre was mad. Y'all got to know the behind the scenes. It was a mess. Okay, first of all, I think Chris got in so late and he texted me because Lexi was barking.
Break it down. Yeah. Right. I fly in from Houston and I get to LAX and I stood in the Uber line for 45 minutes and I got to Sherri's at 2 a.m.
Because I'm tired. Where are you at? And then I gave him the code to get into my garage. And from there, I have a door that leads into the house. So he texts me. He goes, I don't want to startle you, but I'm in the garage. I don't care what you say. When you see a big white man standing in your garage at friggin' 2 a.m, I screamed at the top of my lungs because you just don't expect it. And Chris is really white in the dark. And so when I opened the door,
why are you crazy?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He scared me. So he was like this big, that Trump man that I got in my backyard that I kicked? That Andre, I'm not calling you Trump. I'm gonna say he looks like Trump. And Andre teaches us the self-defense on that guy, on my little man that looks like Trump. Literally looking at Chris, he looked like a big white man standing there. Like right in the middle, in the dark, in the garage. Just like, it was like freaking Get Out. My gosh. My nerves were so bad.
So wait,
he looked like, what do you call it, an apparition? Like ghostly.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You can stop right there and end the podcast. My blood pressure went through the roof. So he came in, then he went to bed. We got up that morning, got the glam. Chris was all ready. You were getting ready. My clock was off, so I had the wrong time because Chris was like, shouldn't we be leaving?
Right. Your clock was so off. I couldn't believe it.
Was off like 45 minutes, so Chris kept going, shouldn't we be leaving? I'm like, if he don't stop bugging me about this. And I said, no, we got a lot of time, Chris, because we're going to take an Uber. We got so much time. And then once we were in the Uber, I looked at my phone and I was like,
remember, I'm already on the road. I was gone already. And I was rushing. And then I called you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, shoot, Chris, Kym gonna kill me because we gonna be late. Like, Chris is supposed to get there early to be setting up sound.
Right.
I was like, oh, shoot. And he was like, it's okay, we'll be fine. And I knew he was just like,
we get a phone call. There's a line down the street already.
There's a line down the street. Oh, my God, we were so late. Then we get there. We get there in the club. The women are lined up down the street. We get there in the club, and literally, I see 4. They're putting tables on the stage.
Oh, this is choice.
And I told Chris, I did not wear this outfit to be sitting behind a table like I'm on the panel of The Voice.
It always comes down to her and how she looks.
No.
And I said, take the tables off the stage. Then you come in, and you're like, I like the tables on the stage. We got into an argument as soon as Kym walked in the door.
No, hey, Chris, great to meet you in person. It was, Sherri, who do you think you are?
And then you was trying to mediate. Lakeisha was trying to mediate.
Arlene, Lakeisha, I heard nobody, and neither did you.
I was so mad, and I was looking
you
at Chris like, "This
your eyes
go
got even right. Your eyes got even bigger than they are. I was like, "Ooh, they about to pop out. They about to pop out."
I was like, "This why we don't go on the road right here. This bull right here. I don't want tables on the stage." Kym's like, "I want the tables on the stage. Why you wearing pants? You supposed to wear a dress." Oh, jeez, Louise. It was
objectively no arguing. It was yelling. That was yelling. There wasn't. Oh, your voices are loud. No, you were yelling at each other, and boy, was it funny.
And we didn't care who heard it. We didn't care
who heard it. Oh my gosh. I don't know what calmed us down. I was like, Kym
because you always,
like, it's always about you. It's always about you. All right, fine, take the tables off stage because it's always about you.
Oh my God! And guess what? She didn't bend either. She didn't bend. She didn't say, "Okay, no," but you did. You were like, "Okay, we're gonna have one table for Chris and Andre." And there were some chairs. Then they brought up tall chairs. And I said, okay, I can see the vision now. Because when they brought the bar chairs up, but the low chairs, I was like, how ugly is that going to be?
So we got the tall chairs.
It was the right choice. And Kym and I both admitted after the show, she's like, I'm not telling Sherri, but she was right.
I told you. It looked so much better with one table.
It did.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks. I didn't say that for you to say it on the podcast.
That's another thing I add to my resume. I'm telling you,
it was
we looked
the right choice.
Because they were wearing. Chris was wearing black. Andre was wearing black. They were the black and the white behind a black table. I don't know what happened with Chris and Andre. They was like they dressed alike.
Yep, and then the super fans came in. These fans was off the chain.
Wild.
Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. The
fans were so off. They were so excited.
Thank you to our fans because you guys came in ready to go. And then we got into another argument because Chris, I don't know, he wanted this schedule of like, well, we're gonna start at 9:45 or 45 minutes later because they can handle it. And I was like, they've been out in the sun for so long. And Chris is like, it's okay. They really want to see you, so we're gonna.
Chris was like. Chris was one of them people that didn't want Juneteenth to happen. That's all right. They in the sun. They in the sun. They be all right in the sun.
Slow. Well, then we're gonna do this. He was talking slow because I think he knew we had triggers.
I did talk slow. You noticed.
We were signing our photographs for everybody because I think Kym and I we had argued it out, so we were fine. And Chris come over talking slow, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then I figure if we give them time, and I was like, "Where's the music?" They're fine. They're fine.
Right, they're fine. They're fine. Let them be in nothingness.
Okay. You got to remember, they're just excited to be here, and I'm like, but they need some music. Something. We got food cooking. I didn't know I ordered way too much food for everybody.
Boy, that's another.
That was a whole nother argument at the house. Lord have mercy.
It really was.
I said, who you trying to feed? She said, this is a thank you to the fans, but they not here for Thanksgiving. This don't make no damn sense.
I had our friend Chef Johnny prepared.
Johnny Fields.
He prepared scrambled eggs with turkey sausage, pork bacon, chicken sliders, tons of fruit.
Yep.
So much fruit. And then like
muffins,
a bunch of desserts.
Biscuits.
Muffins and biscuits and it was a lot of desserts and it was a lot of food. It was bigger than the plates.
It was a plate. They had to have 2 plates. Potatoes or something else. It was a lot.
Oh yeah, we had like hash brown potatoes, and it was a really great breakfast. And so
all for $20. I said, who gives somebody a meal and a show for $20? I said, where are we?
Because we put on the flyer that the brunch was extra. So if you look at the flyer, it looks like the brunch is included. So we did it, but I forgot. I neglected to ask how much it would cost.
And I couldn't believe it.
You should have seen Kym. Oh, it was like you were telling your accountant something.
And I said, well, if we split, and she's like, we could have dropped all of the meat. Everybody could have ate turkey. They didn't have to eat no pork. They didn't eat all them desserts. And I was like, well, it just sounded good every time Johnny said.
And give him a slider. And we gonna give him this. And we had mimosas for $5. I was like, $5 mimosas. And then everybody walked out with the Nebula liquor.
Nebula 9 hooked them up, yeah. And then
everybody walked out with one of these. I could put 4 cans in the pack of this Nebula liquor. I couldn't believe it. We was giving everything away free. Everything. I was like, Sherri, just go ahead and give yourself away. Just give yourself away.
You should. These two look so sweet and peaceful. Pre-show signing things. No, not the case.
Yeah, that's when we was going off at Chris. That's when we were going off because he was talking slow, and then
then he was afraid to go on stage at the beginning. Remember?
No.
Yes, you were. You were.
I said
Chris.
my exact.
Are we gonna have talk, and then Andre should talk? Or what if what if they don't laugh? No. What should I do? Should I start dancing? I mean, you was really.
I hate you.
Oh, God.
Do you see what she's done to me now?
That's what you get. That's what you get for telling Sherri what I said.
That's fair.
But here's the one thing. I did trust that Chris knew the production part of it. Like, he knew to say, you got to tip your waitresses. Kym, everything she told him, she was like, I need paper to write it down.
Yeah.
I said, why you got to write down what Chris got to say? And Chris kept going, Kym, I know what I got to say. And she was like, no, you don't. You need it written down. And so it was just...
Right, because when he get up there and get nervous, he going to drop the ball.
Hey, now, okay.
And Andre ain't going to pick it up because Andre out there to be funny.
Then Andre walks upstairs and he goes, yeah, so how clean do I need to be? I'm like, it's a brunch.
Can I,
Andre, what? Yes.
Can I give our side of this? I suggested that you two are the stars and everyone's there. Let's just say, screw it. And you come out first. And then you two look at us and you go, nah. You go up there, just do a couple minutes, blah, 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 this, that. And now be honest, Kym. Now we got out there. You all were doing God knows what. Kym told me, she goes, I heard that place light up and go, they're all right.
Yeah, y'all were doing just fine. I knew the crowd
was going to be good, but I wanted them to see you. I wanted them to see you, but then Andre was like, how clean do I got to be? This thing is a brunch, Andre. It's full of we can go in there and say, anybody got pussy? I mean, you can't. You got to be clean. Good grief. And like he was like, well, I'm going to be clean. No, I don't, because you dirty all the time when you get on stage. So now he's sweating because he's trying to figure out how to be clean when he's used to being blue. Andre has a blue act.
No, did you see this? No.
What?
Here. Okay, so I don't have the first part, but I thought it was relevant because Andre got up and he did a couple jokes, couple minutes, and we just kind of went back and forth, and he did great. Did you see this, Kym?
I went to the doctor the other day because my neck was hurt. He said, I'm sleeping wrong. I've been sleeping for 50-something years. All of a sudden I'm doing it wrong? How you going to hurt yourself doing nothing?
Got the laugh.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. But that was my problem. Remember, my neck was hurting.
We'll get into that.
Well, probably because he stole your life. And he did it. But then, great. So they were on stage. They were doing really well. And we were getting ready. And all of a sudden, we hear, and welcome to the stage, Sherri Shepherd and Kym Whitley.
We're upstairs. No, I don't even have my shoes on. Nobody.
And I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes. You always go to the bathroom before you go up.
So I'm like, what is Chris announcing us for? We're not even ready. There was no on the microphone. Ladies, you ready? Nothing.
Right. No
So we're
stage
sending somebody
manager.
downstairs. He didn't already said our names. They got the music playing, and I'm sitting on the toilet peeing. Like, will somebody go down there and tell Chris we're not ready? Oh my goodness! But
It was, yeah.
once we got ready, we walked downstairs and he re-announced us, and we got on stage, and Kym went into her dirty material.
I didn't even say anything, did I?
Yes, you talked about you cut a hole in your cooch.
First thing you said.
No.
First thing you said, Kym.
Wait. In my defense, it ain't the first. I saw Devin looking at my middle set, my privates.
Now, Devin is a comedian and she's a lesbian. So she brought her girlfriend with her and she's sitting in the front. She also taught Andre. That was her friend. Okay, well, this still is relevant. She's a lesbian. So she also taught Andre and I how to swim. So she's in the front row. And immediately Kym's like, Devin's looking inside of my hoo-ha. But she didn't say hoo-ha. She's looking inside and I cut a hole in my Spanx. You can see it. Then she's pulling the dress. So of course
I didn't realize the dress was see-through. So I was so uncomfortable. I didn't want to stop the podcast and run upstairs. I didn't know it was see-through. And Devin shakes her head. Yep, I see it. I said, damn it. Because I forgot to push the hole down and away because Chris called us up there.
That's how we started.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yeah, we did start the show like that.
That was great.
What I don't understand is you bought the dress. So you're telling me you didn't
No,
know
that was Nina Parker dress. She sent it to me. It looks really cute. I said, oh, I'll put it on. But I didn't put it on with a shiny light or a Spanx when I tried it on. So what happened was I felt the hole. I felt it. I said, oh my God, the hole.
The audience laughed too hard and she felt to breathe.
She draws attention to the hole in her dress that you can see through. If you got a blue light, you can see that there's a hole in her Spanx. I mean,
but I knew that it wasn't no young cat. So it wasn't no kitty cat that was young. Wasn't nobody looking. Once they looked once, they didn't look again.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't worried.
Oh, geez, that was so funny. So we started the show, and it was like, I have to say, the show was absolutely amazing.
Electric.
It was so great. It was so on fire. And we're talking, and then Vivica comes in, and it was just, the crowd loved Vivica Fox. She was great. She came and sat down and gave us some nuggets. And then Kym decides to, because Kym's got a pinched nerve. So she's been complaining about this pinched nerve the entire show. But at the same time saying, call me a 25-year-old. But my poor friend, I really felt bad because you're so funny, Kym. You forget that you're in pain. Kym was in pain the entire show, and when she couldn't stand up, she couldn't sit down, and she had gone to urgent care the night before, but they didn't help her because they were closing. So, it was just how she, pulled the show off is beyond me because she was in a lot of pain. So you guys, when you watch it, you can't tell. Kym is she's got a high tolerance for pain, so she doesn't complain. So you never know she's going through it. Now me, you gonna know because I need the sympathy. I'm gonna tell you every 5 minutes I'm in pain.
Sympathy.
Yeah. Why be in pain and not getting sympathy? Yeah, you don't complain, so nobody knows what you're going through until you tell us later.
Such a good show. Right. But it was such a good show. I didn't want my pain to overshadow. Vivica was so funny and smart and just a ball of laughs and a ball of energy.
I mean, no shade when I say this. I did not expect that from her.
I bet you did.
She was. Now let's talk about Chris and Kym. We thank Vivica. Oh, we still got to send her something. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, we sure do.
So we.
Oh, I gotta steal your birthday gift too. We gotta go to the spa. Remember? I'm gonna give you your first time bodies. You've never had a body scrub. I
No, I've never
can't
had a
wait
body
till you get on that table. I'm gonna get on the table next to you. Okay, that sounds crazy. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It sounds so crazy. Okay, why did they always? They know I'm on a podcast.
So,
Um,
Chris, you gonna talk about me and Chris?
we're gonna talk about you and Chris because I think everybody was waiting. I think the biggest thing I regret is we didn't let Chris and Andre talk a lot because we only had 2 hours. Like next time we need to have a 4 hour
Told
show.
you, Chris, you wasn't gonna let y'all talk. I don't even know why you flew
That
out
was
here.
Yeah, I did. I didn't let them talk. It wasn't
that
even
was
Kym.
that was honestly. So people say, "Oh, Chris, you're nervous." No, it was your show. It was you had Vivica, you had the two of you. It was like the first time. Andre did some time up top. We got to BS a little bit, and then I fired in a few jokes throughout the show. But yeah, I thought it was important for you two to really chop it up and have a good time.
Yeah, because we didn't have a lot of time. So I chose to have Kym and I do the majority of the talking. But Kym thankfully remembered that she was flirting with Chris and she called Chris up and they laid
in the
a
show.
kiss on each other. Late in the show, yeah. They laid a kiss on each
Well,
other.
here, Sherri.
All
No,
right.
no, I had to lay it on him. Chris was nervous.
No. Sherri, sorry. I interrupted you. Finish what you were saying, but we can review.
Go play it.
Okay.
We got to review.
So I'll say this. It was getting late in the show. And again, this is about you two. Vivica Fox joined. All these people are going crazy. The fans are wild. And I was like, you know what? Still a good show. We didn't do anything to play it up for the crowd. Still a good show. We'll hold hands at the end or something like that. And then an hour 40 into the show, guess what happened? All right, so I'm gonna play this whole clip. All right, you all drink it in, and then we'll discuss it after. Are you ready?
Okay, all right.
Podcast was 2 years, and me and Chris have been flirting for 2 years, talking shit to each other.
Why my TV so low?
Look at me.
Show's over. Good night.
We've been talking shit. This is my guy right here, Chris. Y'all gotta understand, Chris has been holding us down. Chris has been holding us down for 2 years. From St.
Look, I'm
Louis.
walking. First of all, the walk. Did you see how stiff I was?
Your nerve was pinched. You were operating
Oh,
with a
wow.
pinched nerve and making people laugh. You should, gosh, it's a miracle what you accomplished, Kym. But it was so great. The
They
crowd
loved
went
you.
crazy.
They loved it.
Well, you know what, Chris? After 2 years, I think almost 2 years, it's been 2 years of flirting with you in this little box and seeing you in this little box, it comes a time that a woman's got to touch. I got to reach out and touch you. So it was time. I think the fans wanted to know what was up. They didn't believe me in my flirtatious move. So look at that. I don't know why I hunched you. I don't know why. Those mustard pants. I was remembering the mustard pants, and I had to hunch it.
Everybody wanted to know, like, what was going through your minds.
Here, let's review this one more time. I'm almost embarrassed at how genuine this was. Hang on.
Well, I don't really
Wait. Watch my face after we kiss. Boom.
fucking shit in my ear.
Oh.
What did you say to her?
Oh my goodness. So
Something nasty. He said when I pulled back, he said, "You gonna get this old anaconda later on." No, he didn't say that.
I would never.
Oh my gosh.
No, okay, so Sherri, I'm sitting there and she pulls me, she's like, "Now Chris," and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna address it." Okay. So she calls me over and all I can think of is I have a size 14 shoe and I have dress shoes, and again, little wide, as I told Kym, little hefty these days. So I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, if I trip and fall face first on this stage, this is going to be a YouTube clip. Because we told everybody, don't film beforehand. People were popping their cameras up. I'm thinking, fat white guy eats absolute shit during podcast.
Oh my
and
God.
if you see me move the chair, I'm like, please don't spill anything. Please don't knock anything over. And then I went in for the super lame hug California hello combo. Did you see that at first?
Because that was our first time really connecting. We got to tell people, because our first thing I did was come in and fuss at Sherri. I ain't said hello. I ain't said nothing to nobody.
There was a lot of
Oh
yelling.
my God.
I address you is on stage and say hello.
I mean, really, yeah. And then just, I guess God took over. And I'd say whenever we kissed, and then you could see it in my face. I was a little mesmerized after we kissed.
Oh, it was quite lovely. I have to say, sitting there, it was quite lovely, and I wanted to make sure Kym didn't fall over because she was humping so hard. I was like, this girl got a pinch of nerve. She don't even remember she's in any pain.
You gave her some pats on the rear too.
I did. I kept patting her on the butt, trying to bring her back to life and
Right.
to the present.
Did you hear this?
These two ninjas would have walked off the stage.
I tried to end the show right
and went
there.
And got a room. And went and got a room.
Then you leave poor Andre standing there. He's like, I've been living with her for a year. This ain't never happened.
That is true.
Sherri, did you hear the crowd? Oh my
The crowd
goodness.
was
They went crazy.
The crowd went crazy. Another, I'm gonna pull off on another subject. Afterwards, we were supposed to do a dating segment with Andre.
Oh, that's right.
But we ran so long because I told Kym, I said, we got to keep talking together after Vivica. So we ran long, and we did a truncated version of dating with
I
Andre.
snatched that too real quick. I was like, we're not getting rid of this. It was so much fun. When I said, why are my legs open? Oh, jeez.
Your legs are always open, Kym. You never, and I have on pants. We don't cross our legs, you and me. It's too much testosterone, I think. But the first woman that stepped on the stage for Andre, like she was a country mama. She had thick thighs, a thick booty.
The bright orange dress.
And she had a bright orange dress that was fitting every part of her body. And she came and we had really aggressive fans. Like everybody wanted to say something. She walked on that stage like she was going to war. And she stood there with one hand on her hip like, what, Andre?
Do you remember what she said?
What did she say?
Do you remember? Okay, so the first question that Kym asked, Kym dropped into sideline reporter mode. It was great. She was like, what are you looking for in a man? Do either of you remember?
I don't remember what she said.
She said somebody that can handle it.
No, she said an alpha male.
She as her alpha male was alpha and out. And Kym goes, me and Kym said at the same time, no, Andre can't handle. That's too much for Andre. He can't handle this. Way too much. You got to go get off the stage.
We're like, get off the stage. It's too much. He can't handle you.
So as she walks off, Kym goes, I want to hit you on the booty. Like she had so much. You ever heard that song? She's a bad mama jamma.
Yeah. She walked on. Yeah, like a horse. Like a
show horse.
Like a show horse. Yes.
You remember that song?
She was strong.
Brick House. Remember Brick House?
Yes.
36, 24, 36. What a winning hand.
She's a brick. Apartment building.
When I tell you, I said he would have trapped Andre between them thighs. You'd have never seen Andre again. He'd have never gotten up. Our friend would have died between this woman's legs. It was phenomenal, her body, and she was. So we told her, no, you're not gonna be able to date Andre.
Oh, it was great though.
So then
she came up strong.
Next woman, she came up strong. The next woman came up and we asked her, what are you looking for in a man? She was, all I remember is her, she was like, I want a God-fearing man. I want a man that loved the Lord. We was like, you need to get off the stage right now, because
it was horrible because we both was like, nope, not that one.
And it was kind of funny too, because you two didn't know this because we put the show together 8 minutes before showtime. You two didn't know this. I told Laugh Factory, would you please light us at 2 hours? And then Kym saw the light, and as a comic, she was like, we got to hustle. So all of this stuff was funny, but there was also a little bit of a rushed nature to it, so it made it even funnier. It was like, next.
Yeah, we were getting them on and off. And when that lady said, she kept talking about God, we was like, Andre been in COVID for a long time and needs some cuddles. He not about to pray with you. He will pray on you, but he ain't about to pray with you.
Right.
So we was like, you got to get off the stage.
And she had a cute little dress on.
Cute little dress on. And I said, she probably celibate. This ain't going to work right here.
No.
Then a woman from Chicago got up, and then I think she said she wanted somebody to make her laugh.
Mm-hmm.
She was really chill. And I said, Andre, this could be, that was her. She was creative because she was a designer. And I said, look at Andre, even look interested. Look at him.
This is Kym checking out her jacket too.
Yes. And I think, and so they won a date together. Did you pay for the date, or was I supposed to? I don't think we paid for it yet.
Let's talk about this.
Shoot. I don't think Andre called her.
Yeah,
who got the number?
Who got the number?
So
did somebody get her number, Chris?
I don't want to pick on Andre at all, because he was great and he was funny. But you two in the show, you said go meet Andre at the table after the show when you announced that she won. I don't believe. I think that Andre got mugged by a bunch of fans, which is rightfully so. And I don't think he did never connect with her or say like how this or how that. So if you're watching, beautiful woman from Chicago, DM me, Sherri, somebody, email twofunnymamas@gmail.com. We'll figure that out. If it's a Zoom date, so be it, but we'll make it happen.
And put in the subject line, winner for date with Andre, so I can, because we've gotten so many emails. So because we're gonna send you on a date, but Andre was supposed to get your phone number. A lot of women did around Andre. Okay. Because we got the money.
We had a contest, and then the contest winner, we didn't get her contact information.
And
it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
I mean, can't be that surprised. But
oh, geez. I don't know why Kym was like, I can't believe we didn't get. That's usually how we operate. You just finished eating a 9-course meal in the last 15 minutes on this podcast.
Can I say this? Oh, go ahead.
What? Say it.
Shout out to Andre's aunt.
Rosa.
Rosa, after the show.
She had on Daisy Duke shorts, and we found out was a pastor.
She goes, let's take a picture. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah. And she goes, now let's make Kym jealous. And went in for a kiss.
Oh my God.
I was like,
pastor?
I said, Aunt Rosa, Kym will actually get mad. We can't do that.
Okay, first of
and
all,
she laughed. It was funny. Okay, Kym. Okay.
With the can of whipped cream.
We haven't got to my birthday discussion yet.
We haven't even. But I was going to say about Ann Rose, I think that she had the Nebula 9s before she left the club.
Yeah,
she was great. It was great.
Because not only that, when we were getting ready to go, we were all upstairs kind of doing a play-by-play.
That's right.
And there was the monitor showed the stage, and there's a woman on stage talking into the microphone. And it was Andre's Aunt Rose. Like, she was talking into the microphone like she was doing her own live podcast. I mean, she just going off. And there's no sound. We just see her animated behind the microphone. And Andre goes, that's my aunt. So the club comes up, and there's like, the club comes up, the manager, he's like, there's a lady on stage.
He thought it was the opener.
Is she part of the podcast?
He said, is she from the podcast? And Andre goes, that's my aunt. So he's got to go get his Aunt Rose. I think she had some Nebula 9s.
She must have.
She was great. Oh, I love the energy. Oh my God.
So we left with enough food to feed 225 more people. I think we had about 100 sliders and so many grapes. We could
And I
have
ate
started our
50
own
of them.
vineyard. I'm
I ate
telling you,
50 of them.
we could have started a winery with the number of grapes that Johnny gave us left. So we all so we're all in the car, and Chris decides to go home with Kym. And Andre, I think Andre came with me. And me and Andre are cracking up because I said, Chris don't know what's about to hit him. There's 92 people at Kym's house. It is not going to be Chris at this romantic afternoon. Chris think him and Kym gonna sit on the couch and be talking. He don't know as soon as we get in there. There is the United Nations will be at that house, and Kym gonna have Chris up on the roof trying to patch a hole up and cleaning out the pool and pulling shit out the shed. Chris don't know what he in for. So all them little jawbreakers he got in his pants, he might as well calm them down. Go in the bathroom and have a talk.
Jawbreaker.
Yeah, is whatever that's called. And I'm cracking up as I'm driving home in the Uber going, he don't even know what's about to do. He gonna text me, be like, can you come pick me up? He'll be crying.
That is so funny.
Can you come pick me up? But I said, I'm not gonna say nothing because he little hot little thing running after Kym. Kym got a pinched nerve. All she want to do is go to sleep. Okay? She just want to lay in that little Tempur-Pedic bed that took her 9 years to get. Shut up, stuff for Chris to do. That's what Chris don't know. Kym and I already made this list out 6 months ago. Stuff that she need Chris to do when he comes to that house.
I already got the list. Oh my God.
Me and Andre cracking up.
Neither one of you said anything, and then Kym was like, well, we can hang at the house, and I was like, oh, well,
so when you got
that
to the
sounds
house,
nice.
What was going on at the house?
Am I allowed to say? I don't want to. I don't. Joshua just losing it. Losing it. Hey, here, can I do my impression of him? Kym, Kym, you be you. I'll be Joshua. Sherri, you be me. Okay?
Okay.
Kym introduced Sherri, Chris to Joshua, me.
Hey, Joshua, this is Chris. Say hey.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? I heard a lot about you.
Joshua, this is Chris. Joshua, say hey to Chris.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Mom, where's my PlayStation 5?
It was the rudest little boy.
Because let me say something. Joshua used to people want to be his daddy coming through the house. You trying to con a con boy?
Kym goes, Sherri, with zero, like anything, like it's understood between the two of them. Kym goes, you are the rudest child on the planet. And he just went about his day.
He just went on.
Look, Josh was like, you ain't coming up here trying to be the baby daddy because the other one just left. So first of all,
I just wanted to have a cold beverage and sit on the porch and hear about all the fun things that happen in California. I'm here to learn.
There's all kind of people over here. Who else was over here?
Rocky, shout out to Eyewear by Rocky.
Yes.
Your friend who came to the show, actor, singer.
the guy. The guy is
from
some
Detroit.
Other people that.
Michael.
I feel bad. He was great.
And there's
Mike from Raw Voices. So sweet.
There will always be two people at Kym's house. Nobody knows who they are. They are just there.
My daddy.
Your daddy was there. That's
Kyle
right.
was eventually there.
Oh,
Kyle. All along, and Chris is like, I'm never going to get a moment alone with Kym. Like, just to talk about.
Had there even been time to have a one-on-one conversation, it would have been interrupted by this. Sherri, are you watching my face?
Yes.
Oh yeah. The nerve, the pinch nerve.
Well, she had she.
Oh, that's right. I had the thing on. The thing.
Oh, Kym had thing that makes the little
unit.
Electrical. Yes. The electrical things that go through your body to go to her pinched nerve, because she had no drugs, so she was just in a lot of pain. They finally came over to my house because I'm packing. I got to go to the airport.
Oh, that was
Jeffrey and
crazy. That was
So they
crazy.
came over.
I have photos, but I don't.
We've been up early, and then we come over your house all night. This was so 25-year-old stuff. I was like, why are we still awake?
And Kym literally has this electrical thing, the electrical
She brought
voltage
Dexter.
going through her neck.
Yep,
She
and
brought
Dexter.
Dexter.
She brought the dog, so the dog's playing with my dog. Andre's there. We're all watching the MMA. Kym don't want to watch it. She got electrical friggin' jolts going through her neck, but she can't watch a guy get knocked upside the head on the MMA. But
No.
we are watching it and having a ball. Chris is there, and Andre, and me and Kym. We didn't get anything on tape because it was really funny. And
I have a photo, but I don't think it'd be good for this. But I will say that when I walked in, Andre's like, "Oh, yeah, didn't expect you so soon." He knew. I should have known. He was setting me up for failure.
so you have to continue on, Chris, because I do want to ask, because I had to leave. We had to take Jeffrey and I had to take a car to the airport. So your birthday, it was a celebration of your birthday weekend, and you got to hang out with Kym to celebrate your birthday. Why don't you tell the fans what that was like?
I picked a place, first of all. I picked a fantastic.
This is good.
Yes.
And also, by the way, this is a work trip, and I did work most of the time, but it did happen to be my birthday.
You got to say it for purposes of the IRS listening to
Right.
Too Funny Mom.
Yeah, that's right. It's a work trip.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
So we had a blast. That honestly, like, we all hung out. We watched fights. I loved hanging out with Andre and you, Sherri, and Jeffrey. By the way, Jeffrey, opposite of Joshua. Me and Jeffrey talked for 10 minutes straight whenever I got to the house. That was great.
Jeffrey walked downstairs, Kym, and I said, Jeffrey, this is Chris. And he daps Chris, and he's like, the man, the myth, the legend.
My
I did
man.
not say that.
That is hilarious.
Not telling him to say
Yes.
that.
Great job,
I
Jeffrey.
looked at
just
Jeffrey.
said,
I looked at Jeffrey like, do you want him to be your daddy? He's into Kym,
Might
but
be.
I can try to swing it the other way.
I could
my-
try to swing it. Oh my God.
Whatever you want, baby.
Because my opening line to Chris would have been like, free of pensioners. Pensioner free.
But there's other problems, Chris. Don't let
There's
a
other
pensioner-
problems. There's other issues.
Right. Her right knee give out every 10 minutes.
And can we go with the hot flashes? It's some stuff going on.
Oh God.
Oh my
Tell us
gosh.
tell us about your birthday celebration
Oh.
with Miss Whitley.
Oh, you know,
Kym picked out an amazing place.
it was okay. So it was great because Kym. So there was this on Saturday. She's like, "We're going out for your birthday. It's all you. It's all." And I was like, "This is, oh my gosh, this is so sweet." She's not as mean as Sherri makes her out to be. And Kym's going on, and then there's a little, Andre had COVID during his birthday. Andre's like, "So we're going out for our birthday." There was a little bit of that. We did invite Andre out. He was busy that night, so he didn't join us. But we were gonna go. So decides, Kym's putting it on me. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Real sweet. And I was like, well, how about some comedy and let's just go grab some food. So she's like, all right, I'll take you to
nice.
chocolate.
I still got the electrical device on me, the tension.
Yep, there it is.
It's like right on her neck, this electrical device.
Yes. So
Oh my
she's like,
God.
we'll go to Chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory, and then I've got this place that we'll go eat at. So we pull up in the, what do you call your car, Kym?
In the flex,
In the bread basket.
the bread basket, the square car, the square.
Oh gosh.
So we pull up.
And it's dirty.
We pull up.
See?
She's nice enough, comes and grabs me from Sherri's, and she looks great. We're ready to have fun. And I told her 20 times, I was like, this is not that big a deal. I had lunch with my brother and sister-in-law. That is more than enough. Like, we don't have to go out, because she's like, I don't know if I can go. Doing that. So she finally toughs it out. And I'm like, how many times, Kym? It probably looked like I was trying to bail on you, because I was like, Kym, I'm not
Yeah, he
comfortable
was
with
like,
you.
I can cook. We can hang out with
yeah.
Andre.
Yeah.
This is the best night ever. I was like, for your birthday, really? Okay.
I was ready. I was like, take me to Trader Joe's. I'll cook for everybody, and it'll be a night. Like, you can relax. It's cool. Either way, we pull up, Sherri, every Mercedes, every what kind of nice, every nice car you can think of, Range Rover is in line for this, and she's like, throws her keys to the guy, like, watch out for the bread basket. She's loving life. We go to walk in. Kym's got her mask on, and it's like a 2-hour wait. And I'm like, why don't you pull that mask down and get us a little 2-hour wait? And by the way, everybody in there, Sherri, it looked like it was like an rap party. Like it was like everybody was trying to look like a Kardashian.
Everybody was just.
Wow.
So we go and we sit at the bar for a second, and I'm like looking around, and I'm like, 2 hours for this? And I go
for
to
the
Kym.
show to start.
Well, for the dinner, yeah. And this is this ridiculous dinner, and I just go to Kym. I go, hey, is this like for you? Do you love this place? And she's like, no, I just wanted to show you like a good LA time. You know, it's something you wouldn't do in St. Louis.
I wanted to spend some money on you.
He did. And I was just like, hey, my buddies with Jack Daniels, he told me about this cool place. Like, it's closer to the club. Let's, screw this place. Let's go there. We'll have more fun at the other place anyway.
What was the name of the place?
Jones. It's like classic cocktails and food. It's like old Hollywood down in off of Hollywood and Vine. Yeah.
Okay.
So we get there, and first, here's outside of Jones. Look at that. Look at that.
Chris, why do you look like you're gonna kill him?
Because you can.
Why do you look like the mission is almost accomplished?
Because I had my hand on her back, and I was getting shocked as the photo was taken. So we go to Jones, and I'm excited. My buddy tells me about it. Whatever. Kym, what's the first thing you did when we sat down? Do you remember?
The first thing
I can refresh you. I can refresh you if you don't remember.
What did I do?
So she looks around the place, Sherri, and she goes, we just left an LA hotspot, and you're going to take me out on your birthday to the only place in Los Angeles that could pass as a St. Louis restaurant.
Oh, jeez.
She's like, we flew to St. Louis, girl.
So she starts videoing the restaurant and sends it to who?
Andre
and Sherri.
Yeah, because she called you. You said what?
Oh, and Sherri. Yeah, and both of them like, you ain't missed nothing. That's why I sent to Andre.
All right, so I'll power through this so we don't have to hear. But so I'm like, let's check it out. My buddy's got a cocktail on the menu. He says this is great. It's supposed to, and it's kind of empty at the time. But here was the turning point, Sherri. This was the turning point.
Yes.
Kym got a drink.
That drink was good.
And that changed her mind.
My wig wasn't all good, but that drink was good.
The server was an actress, so she's, Kym's all of a sudden asking her all the casting questions. Kym's feeling
that ain't the big thing.
What was the big thing?
The big thing at the restaurant.
Was it
What
this?
happened?
Why did you do this?
Well, why do you have money in your mouth?
I tried to remember that moment. I was being shocked. I having no idea why I have $1 and why is it $1?
What in the world was going on?
I have been drinking, and I don't know if I was tipping Chris. Yeah, I was tipping, throwing some dollars,
so you
making
don't
it
even
rain.
remember pulling out the money to make that you were throwing at Chris. Oh my goodness, you were feeling good.
We got a charcuterie board for an appetizer, and she said,
"Let me tell you something. This one I knew.
Charcuterie board.
This one I knew Chris was white. No, not y'all. This is when I knew Chris was white, and I didn't want to say nothing to the podcast. Chris, this is when your white side showed up. I was like, oh, he ain't got no black in him.
No calamari.
No, there was calamari.
Wings.
No, but Chris said we
charcuterie board.
And that charcuterie board.
What'd you call it though? She called it charcuterie.
I said checkerboard, a charcuterie board, a charcuterie board. I said, this is what you give people at parties. This ain't no appetizer. Girl, he said, oh yes, with the salami and the grapes. And I was looking at him like, who is this?
No
And the
cheese
cheese.
quesadillas.
He was
A
excited.
charcuterie board, Chris.
He was excited about the charcuterie board. Do you hear me?
And
It
then-
sounded like a venereal disease. I was like, come on.
But then Kym made us eat the octopus from my octopus teacher.
Oh yeah, we did. We did
that?
eat the calamari. You know, the ones with the tentacles. But then he goes into it. Now he's gonna tell me how smart they are after we done ate the thing. I said, you know what? So it didn't start off good at all. But this is what I found out about Chris's place that he picked out. Ladies and gentlemen, listen closely.
At Jones.
I looked, Jones, you know, beautiful black woman was in the corner in the cut. I looked up, I said, oh, look at her. But then I looked, I said, oh, she with a white boy. I said, okay, I see what we doing. Then I look across the room, I see another black girl, she with a white boy. I said, wait a minute. Now I forgot I'm with one too. Now I forgot all about this. I'm passing all kind of judgment. Another black girl and a white boy walk in and sit right across from us. And I swear she looked at me and gave me the nod. I swear she looked at me like, yeah, I see
Okay,
you.
so-
I was like, no, wait a minute. Wait, this ain't, what I tell you, it's the place where the black women go and hide their white boys. They not on Crenshaw. They at Jones. I couldn't
So
believe
all
it.
of the black women were there with white men.
Every
That's
last
hysterical.
one of them,
So all
including
y'all-
me. Including me.
So all of you guys were all loving. You were all the loving.
We did, yeah, we gave them the loving.
It was bad. I was like, I'm glad this wasn't Juneteenth weekend. I'm glad this was.
Gosh, I
We-
never
Kym-
knew there was such a place. I got to tell Lonnie Love and James Welch, her boyfriend.
Yes.
Kym, I had to stop Kym from getting up and shaking all the women's hands.
I said, I'm gonna go out. I got to tell. I didn't understand. Oh, it was crazy.
That's
It was great.
It was a good weekend.
It was a
But
lot of fun. They took really good care of us too, and they hooked it up. So shout out to Jones. It was wonderful. Oh my, there she is.
Okay, I don't know how many points air is from a can. I don't know if that's free points or what. What are you eating? Butter? Was
Whip.
that
It's the Ready Whip. It can do it down. It couldn't do it up.
that really is getting me because I'm so hungry. So
Sure.
watching you do that. I'm gonna ask Chris one more question to end the recap. So were you under Kym's spell this weekend?
Oh, it's hit me harder now. I thought it was just adjusting back to the time zone, but you go and Sherri, look at this. You go another night. We went to Comedy
Oh.
Store. Yeah, got some
Look
sushi.
what I got on. I had to make sure they knew this time.
You got a phenomenally black T-shirt
Whoa.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Rolling down the
So-
street with the white boy. I loved it.
Oh
and,
my gosh.
And I went into
Uh-huh.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles and bought a T-shirt too. There's Andre too. That was a good time, man.
So you guys
Yeah,
went to the
that's
comedy
the-
store.
That's the night we was a throuple.
That was the night you were a throuple.
Right.
You got to see Kym's. Did Kym perhaps show you my name on the wall at the
I
comedy
did.
store?
I did.
You did.
Absolutely. Yes. It was
Because
very cool.
it's up par with the big names. It was up.
But it was great. No, Sherri, you warned me about this from day one.
Yes.
Chew you up, spit you out. I came
Kym
back
will do
here.
that.
So Kym could not have been more friendly. I got to meet, who did I meet Tuesday night?
Amy?
I got to hang out with Amy.
With
That was
Amy,
great.
your best
Rocky
friend
was
Amy,
great.
Yes.
But who were we at the place in Woodland Hills with? You went to the event with her.
We were at which event? There's so many events.
She had so
We
many.
were-
Either way. Sorry.
Wait, hold up. No, you got to tell me, where was I? Look, that's a damn shame.
You wore cheetah
well,
print. You wore cheetah print that night.
Oh, I
Cheetah.
wore cheetah print. Yes, and that was tight. And we went to the, that's a damn shame because that dress is laying right on my bed because I have so many damn events.
You do.
It
She
was-
does.
It's one event after another, and you got to meet. Boom, that's who you got to meet. Renee Lawless. No,
She was great.
Was
No, it wasn't her.
she black?
Yeah.
Was she an actress?
Maybe used
Yolanda,
to be.
my stylist. Okay.
She gave you a ride. Stacy, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, Stacy
Stacey
wasn't.
McLean? No.
No. Whatever. So either way,
Wait,
Kym
I'm
had a
gonna tell you
million.
exactly who I was with.
Kym had a million things going on. Sherri, her father's staying with her right now.
Yes.
Her son's busy. He's out of school. You got
Yes.
all this stuff going on, and Kym went above and beyond to, hey, let's hang out. You want to go to the Comedy Store? Yeah, let's go. On a freaking Monday night, she could be doing anything. So treated really well. It was a blast hanging out with her, a blast hanging out with Andre. Everybody was so nice to me. But Sherri, let me tell you something. You get back to St. Louis, and you think, all right, my buddy, old pal that I talk to every couple hours that responds back right away because I'm in the area, and I can pop by her house. She can come pick me up, all that. I'm back in St. Louis, and I'm kind of itching to talk to my friend, my new buddy, my new pal. It's back to old ways. Call her. She doesn't text you back for 4 hours. Oh, sorry, this. But I saw it in person, so I can't get mad. Her wife.
But I was thinking, she didn't give me a ride. You know who it was? It was Stacy.
Yeah, it was Stacy.
Yeah,
Stacey
I came
McLean.
back home with her, but we met up there.
Yeah, so she gave you a ride back from SoFi to the place.
Gave me a ride, because I went to SoFi with Ariva Martin. Look at that.
Bring
Here.
it down.
Hang on.
There
hang
you
on,
go.
let me-
Yes. Reva
Here, do
cut
it.
all her hair off.
There you go.
Huh?
You
No,
look
she
great
pulls it
next-
back. It's in a ponytail.
Oh, okay. You look great.
Yeah.
So yes, Sherri,
I have posted none of these. I was tripping.
as you warned me, yeah, I'm having some. I was like, oh man, you get a little taste of that friendship. You miss it.
Yeah, and that's why people come over to Kym's house. They want to be in the light, and they don't want to leave because you just want a little bit of the dimples and the smile. It's hard to escape.
I tell you this, I sat there and talked to her one night for I don't know how long, and our brains were just like all that. And you know what? And her friend Amy was great to hang out with. But you see why people get drawn in to this. It's like
Is it that spider web? Yes.
It is, yeah. And then now she's got me in the web, and next time I'm out there, I'll know where the back tool shed is, and I'll pick things right up.
Absolutely, because she still has the list of things, especially now if you come a second time. You might not get all of that. Kym want to hang out and take you out because that already didn't happen. She done got you in. Now you got the bait switch.
So,
but
yeah,
I'm glad
you were right.
got to hang out. I'm glad you got to hang out with Kym, and you see that side. That's the side that everybody in Hollywood loves of Kym. Right there, that side right there.
Oh, look at us.
And y'all look cute. Y'all look really cute together. Really, really. So now we have to do another show. The response has been overwhelming. Even Marilyn Burke. We always talk about Marilyn Burke.
Yes.
Oh, there's everybody. Andre, Sherri, Kym, and Chris. What a great picture. And it was so many people that showed up at the club. It was packed. Yeah, Marilyn Burke, who was very critical of us wanting to take a break, told us we need to go to a podcast therapist. She did say that. She sent a long, I didn't even send it to you, Kym. It was so long, the email, and I can't even tell you what it said when she was giving us critique. But then she sent another email that I sent to Chris. It was about 3 paragraphs. And she said, I got to watch the show. And she loved it. She talked about all the magic that you and I have and the chemistry that's hard to replicate. Nothing but the nicest things to say. That other email, it was just too long, Marilyn. I couldn't read it. It was way too long. So even Marilyn had a good time. Our viewers, I don't know if you have any of the comments, Chris, from some of our viewers from that day.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, if the live show response, we all saw it, and obviously we wouldn't be talking about doing more if it didn't go as well as it did.
Yeah.
But man, something about everything coming together that way, how nice everyone was, how friendly. Took some pictures from the stage after the show. Everybody was just so great. But here's what I was surprised about Kym and Sherri. Sometimes when you film these things, and you see it with comedy specials too, the best in the business, it doesn't translate. and it's not fun to watch at home. It's not. It's not the same thing. I think the energy translated in the comments would say so. Here's a few. Janelle Temple, so glad you guys recorded this for us to see. I'm so grateful because I love you all. You both are amazing, funny, and so real. More comments. I'll just read them through. Kym is definitely in her element on stage. Sherri is a rock star per usual. Amazing job. Love this. Yes. You two. Kym is in her element. Both of you. So good. That was from Leroy Richardson. Mo, you all pulled it off. Just as crazy as the podcast and exactly the same feel. That's when you know it's a brand. Great job, y'all. One of my personal favorites, and I won't try to read too many that involve me just because you guys are the stars. Did y'all see the way Chris looked at Kym? Baby! Boss Lady 24.
Baby, how did Chris know how to say it?
Yeah, I heard it in my head. It's how I felt. I'll definitely be at the next one. This was wonderful. That's from Eudoro. That techie chick, I love that TFM did this. I've literally watched from day one in every single episode. If you ever come to Texas, baby, I'm there. This was very enjoyable and had me grinning and laughing out loud the whole time. But I tell you what, at 1:31, that was the most realistic and relatable moments I've ever seen. Spider sense indeed. That was whenever Sherri reacted to the gentleman on stage who grabbed that.
Some dude I was telling a story and some gorgeous man got on the stage. I don't even know what he was doing.
Kym dropped something maybe.
And he picked it up. Got my attention. Oh my goodness, he was gorgeous.
Right.
I mean, I could sit here and read 500 nice comments. And everybody was so excited about the kiss. Lots of comments about that. Alamami Scott was laughing how you called Andre's studio the nasty studio.
This is the one thing I will say, because Kym was so excited about how well the show went that she's very open to doing another live Two Funny Mamas podcast. And another thing I gotta say, when Kym is like that, you gotta jump on it while while she's feeling good. Because she will forget that she said it. We'll all be in doggone Texas waiting for Kym, and Kym will be like, "What? I forgot we was gonna do it. Y'all doing it? Why nobody told me?" That's what Kym will say. So before you got on, Kym, because you were at your Weight Watchers meeting, we talked about maybe going out to 6 cities within a period of 6 months, like once a month doing, because we're so busy, but once a month doing a Two Funny Mamas live podcast in a different city.
I love that.
You know, to go out, except I think it probably might have to be a longer show because it was 2 hours and it was so rushed. Well, it wasn't rushed. It wasn't. But I think people still wanted more.
Easily. Yeah. But you gave them so much. That interview was wonderful with Vivica again.
That Thanksgiving plate. Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
This time we'll do it differently with the food. We'll have a restaurant sponsored next time, Kym.
For real.
But also, I was going to say, we apologize that we could not take individual pictures with you guys, but because of COVID, like it's just really hard.
You gave out autographed photos to everyone. That's
so
so nice.
Autographed photos to everybody of the Two Funny Mamas.
That we sat there and signed.
We signed our pictures. So we didn't.
And Sherri had the good pen for most of it.
This was every
I don't know
moment.
why your pen didn't work. Your marker. I bought 10 of them, but Kym's never
and
worked.
Mine was all dry. Thanks, Sherri. But Sherri was just a signing and a flowing.
This is Kym. First of all, I don't know what Kym's signature was and what wasn't Kym's signature, because she had somebody. It was 3 or 4 people signing Kym's name on.
It did.
I was like, who are these people signing your name?
It went.
Because Kym was so busy writing down Chris's instructions that he's supposed to do on stage, she couldn't sign her own picture.
She signs for me. My check, so she knew how to sign it.
There's proof that Kym did it, but it did go from Kym Whitley to Kym very quickly.
Yeah, Kym was trying to sign her. Kym was trying to do, "I love you, thank you for coming, Kym Whitley." Then it became Kym. So
yeah, I was like, I'm not. because you were signing Sherri because your show is named Sherri. I said, when you just doing your first name. So when you start doing your first name, I start doing my first name. Oh, look at that. Is that how you going to look on the show with your little peach suit on? That's how you going to look with your little leg up. You're going to come out with your leg up. Work for your dreams so you're ready when they come true. Sherri at Sherri Show TV. Oh, I can follow it now? Premieres this fall.
I've been telling you for the longest to follow it, Kym Whitley.
You ain't said now. That ain't what you ain't never said it. You trying to get rid of me. No, you hiding. I'm gonna find you.
Kym.
I said yes, Chris.
No, go ahead, Sherri.
No. You can. So
Okay.
hold on one second, because I was sending this picture to Chris, and it may be too late to put up. So if you want to get tickets, the show premieres September 12th. September 12th. I can say that now. September 12th, it premieres on the same day as Jennifer Hudson's, the EGOT winner, her show. Our shows premiere on the same exact day, but different times. In some parts of the country, my show will come on first and Jennifer second. In some parts of the country, Jennifer will come on first and I come on second. It depends on where we got our time slot. We were neck and neck trying to get the best time slots. So September 12th, put it on your DVRs because I need the support.
Please, everybody remember that. September 12th, we're going to be pushing it out. We need you to put it on your social media and everything.
Yeah.
Tell all your friends and family.
And yes, ma'am. And if you could follow at Sherri Show TV, SherriShow TV, on Instagram and the YouTube page, because the YouTube page.
I'm going there now.
Thank you. So YouTube and Instagram and Facebook is Sherri Show TV. So thank you, guys. Kym, Made for Love, had a really good run, Kym. And
yes,
you
I
were
was trying.
amazing in it.
Yes.
It came to an end, but Kym never stops working because she's in another show with Maya Rudolph.
Yes, called Luke. Thank you. Please, Apple TV, Luke, premieres, I believe, June 24th. Is that coming up?
It's coming up in 4 days.
I don't even know.
As we record this on Monday.
So it'll be Thursday, and it'll be the next day, tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow.
So please, if you have Apple TV, please look at Luke, Maya Rudolph. I probably come on maybe, I don't know what episode I show up, but I play her cousin. And when y'all see me dance in this episode, Lord have mercy.
Andre was teaching Kym how to dance. Kym literally had him there all day teaching her how to do this dance. And then she got in and went in and was herself. And it worked out. So we got to watch it June 24th. That's tomorrow on Apple TV.
Apple TV.
That's
Apple
something
TV.
else I learned in LA, that, Andre's there for you all anytime you need him. So big shout out to Andre.
So, yeah,
He
we're still
is.
like literally Andre's been here all week watching Jeffrey because I've had to work, and I got to go out of town tomorrow to Vegas, and he's watching Jeffrey. He's taking Jeffrey to the airport. So Kym and Andre are going to be at the Essence Festival, but they're going to be doing stand-up comedy. So if you're down in New Orleans, yes,
The co-headliners.
they're co-headliners.
Shut up with the coat. Does it say that?
No.
So it's going to be
pictures the
July
same size.
1st. July 1st, and it's going to be, I don't know what club it's going to be at, but if you go to Andre Lavelle, the real Andre Lavelle
Let's
on
just say
Instagram.
where, read
Here
it.
you
What's
go.
it say?
I got you. Here, I'll read it for you. It's
In New Orleans, during the Essence Fest on Friday, the 1st.
July
Uh-huh,
1st at 8 p.m. Shady Feel Good is a special guest hosted by Downtown Leslie Brown. Reserved seating and bottle service. You can hit them up 504-975-6200. It's at Treme Hideaway, 1234 North Claiborne Avenue, NOLA in New Orleans.
So please come on down. If you're down in New Orleans, anyway, come on down. If you're at the Essence Fest, come on down. Also, I'm going to be at the Essence Festival at the Ford booth because I'm giving away a car.
Oh my goodness.
Can you get me one?
Can I get one?
Can you get the Ford connection so I can get another Ford. I'm the Ford driver. I'm the one that pushes Ford all the time.
She's flexing.
They repossessed my Ford Explorer, so that's what I told the people at Ford. And I was able to get the boot off the car and still drive my Ford. So that's what I told them.
What was this, like a month ago?
No, it was like when I was a struggling comic. I'm freaking living across the street from Kym. Shoot.
Did you say when I was a stripper comic? Did you say a stripper comic?
Struggling.
Because I'll never remember you on the pole. Don't forget The Sex Lives of College Girls. What a great show. Starring Sherri Shepherd, of course. She plays the mother of this young lady. She's a congresswoman. Go ahead,
I played
Sherri.
one of the most powerful. I played the most powerful congresswoman, and I play Aaliyah Chanel's mom in Sex Lives of College Girls. We're starting season 2. I just did 2 episodes, but if you haven't seen the first season, it is a lot of sex. It's on HBO Max.
Oh, it is. That's what it says. Sex Lives.
Sex Lives of College Girls. So you can watch that, and then again, so Kym and I will both be at the Essence Festival. We won't be together. They were trying to work it out. It didn't work out for us to be together and do what we needed to do. I'll be at the Ford booth on Saturday and Sunday giving away a car. I think I'll be on the main stage at Saturday night. You probably both see us at the concert somewhere if Kym's pinched nerve don't start acting up. Because when we go to New Orleans, I don't really like to be with Kym because Kym is recognized way more than me. And people go crazy. The last time we were with David Arnold, me and David Arnold, we were eating. It was him and I. We were talking about relationships, talking about love. You heard Kym coming before she was even there. We heard her mouth first. Yes, we did. And the restaurant we were in, they had like French doors. Kym starts hollering. She sits down with us. These ladies get out of an Uber. It was 6 or 7 of them.
That's right.
They came through the window while we were eating and surrounded the table. And Kym has this thing of, she doesn't say, well, let me finish eating and I'll come take pictures. Kym just starts talking to everybody. So me and David Arnold were surrounded by people we didn't know. Kym's just talking like women come through the door.
This was before COVID. This was before COVID.
This was 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago. So when you're with Kym, you think it's bad. You're in LA, Chris. If you with Kym in New Orleans, and then men love Kym. So Kym is like the Pied Piper of men. You will see Kym with 6, 7 men, like, and they all want to take her to dinner. Like, I don't understand these men. They fall in love with Kym at the same damn time at the Essence Festival. And I was a witness to it.
Because they think it's going to be a one-night stand. They think it's going to be on at Essence. That's why.
No, that's not true. They're in for the long haul. These are not one-night stands. And they're all, and here's the deal, y'all. They're all professionals, so they all make money. It was like he was the guy that if the president comes to your city, he's the one that comes and gets the president. Like it. Then you got a doggone a chief of police, and so anyway. The men fall in love with Kym Whitley at the same time.
I feel
so
you,
we all, like, literally, all I wanted was to get something to eat after our comedy show.
That's right.
That's what I asked Kym. And she's like, Herbert, Lewis, Denham, they all gonna take us out. 7 of us? So we're all walking. They're all trying to talk to Kym at the same time. I'm by myself walking. So one feels sorry for me. So
these are old friends.
He slows down to walk me because
that's right.
He's longingly looking at Kym because he wants to be up there with parties.
I feel you, brother.
So, Chris, we get all the restaurants are closed. We get to one, they gonna open up the kitchen for us. So everybody trying to push each over to sit near Kym. They all want to sit around Kym. Kym is holding court. It's 7 men around Kym. The one that's with me, then he starts talking about his wife that he's getting a divorce from. I had to hear this all night.
That's
long
awful.
About this man's wife and what she did and how did it. And I was like, can you just go back to liking Kym? And so all of the men are trying to curry favor with Whitley. They're all trying to tell funny jokes. I just want my calamari.
Did you say they all trying to tell funny jokes?
Did any of them get a charcuterie board?
to order a charcuterie. They don't do charcuterie boards at no diner
See,
in
Sherri,
New Orleans.
that's what you got to do. You got to go to places that are like typical white hangouts, and then people won't recognize Kym as much.
Be a black woman with my hidden mint, my white man that I can't tell nobody about at the Essence Festival.
Oh.
But all of these men are like around Kym, and they're all trying to tell jokes, and they all trying to one up each other with the stories. And finally, I said, Kym, I'm gonna go on back to my hotel room. Now, the dude that walked me there, he looked at me like, damn, I'm trying to get with her, and I got to walk you back to the hotel. And I'm like, you really don't, because I don't need to hear about your wife no more. So I could walk myself through Bourbon Street, my own self, you know. So he's walking me down the thing. I'm listening about his wife. I sure hope they got back together with as much venom as he had about his wife. But Kym is holding. So
I'm looking for his name.
Here's the deal: when you are with Kym Whitley during Essence Fest, you will see Kym. You will hear her before you see her. She's the one with the big dimples and the beautiful smile. Go up to her and say hey, because Kym loves to talk to people. So go and say hey.
Not during COVID. Don't listen to her. I'm going to have on 7 masks.
And Kym going to have 7 men with 7 masks each around her. So we will be there. I'll be giving away a card with Ford. Kym is going to be at Treme doing stand-up. She's bringing Andre with her. He's working on his material. Tonight they're going to be fun. I might drop by because I think it's Friday night, so I might come by.
Friday night, come to the show.
Yeah,
you guys are going to have a blast. I'm sure it'll be a great time.
Say that for our listeners in New Orleans. If you come to Essence Friday night, come to
Treme Hideaway.
Treme.
It'll be on the Instagram. We'll have it on Facebook, Instagram. I need to put it on my because Kym Whitley .tv.
We want to sell this out. Kym Whitley.tv. We want to sell it out because
Kym, you're
going to get a bonus. If you sell it out, you're going to get a bonus. So we want to sell it out and
Sherri.
Watch Loot on Apple TV on June 24th. Watch Sex Lives of College Girls. And my show Sherri will premiere September 12th. So if you want to be a part of the live studio audience, go to sherryshowtv.com. So this is our friend John Murray.
Who's next to him?
Me. That's me.
You know good and well that don't look like you. I don't know who that is. She look Indian now. Somebody black and Indian. That ain't you.
Can I tell you, I was holding my stomach in.
But they put that much makeup on you that you don't even look like the same person.
It does look like me. Yes, it does.
Look at your baby face now, and then look at that chick.
That looks like me.
Her name is Esmeralda. Brenda.
Not Beulah.
No, she ain't Beulah. You Beulah. Right? Her name is Kitten. That's her name.
Kitten. I was holding my stomach in for dear life on the picture. I was in agony. I will tell you.
Yeah,
look at John. John looks so cute.
That's our friend John Murray, who's going to be the executive producer of the Sherri Show. He took this journey with me to executive produce because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it without him. And so Twitch has gone the only black male executive producer for a talk show. We just found out that Jennifer Hudson, her best friend, is her executive producer. So John only held on to the title for about 30 days. Now there's another black man coming in. But
it's her best friend's
that
man.
was the last day. And that's so to get tickets to be in part of the studio audience, go to sherryshowtv.com. But that was the last day in that red dress. That was Wendy's last episode.
Oh, yeah.
That was her last episode for her show. And so I had to close it out. So I have to say, Wendy Williams is an icon. She went nearly 14 seasons of doing a show by herself.
Yep.
That was those women were from the play POTUS with Julianne Hough and Vanessa Williams. But Kym, for 14 years, she sat and did Hot Topics for 20 minutes by herself, no matter what she was going through. Like, can you imagine that you're crying, and you got to come out and you got to do hot topics and make people laugh. You just found out your
Nope.
husband got a girl pregnant. You got to come out and do 20 minutes, make people laugh. You got your son. She went through a period where she cried because her son didn't like her, which we all go through. She had to go out and still do 20 minutes. Like she fainted. She came back. Like Wendy Williams is a rock star. I don't care what nobody says.
But nobody realizes that, because if you don't walk in her shoes like we have, you know, and not even for a long period of time, but just to see that grueling schedule for the 2 weeks I did it, Wendy Williams is a rock star.
She is a rock star. It's a lot of pressure doing a talk show by yourself. It's a lot of work. And so just giving props to Wendy and her staff and crew, because they literally had to put on a new episode every week because Wendy was not there for the entire season of her show. So putting on a whole show with different personalities, they got to learn Kym's personality, which is different from Sherri or Vanessa,
or Vivica.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's different from Vivica Fox's. It's different from Michael Rappaport. You got to learn everybody. You got to teach everybody something that is old hat to you, but you got to teach it to Kym. You got to teach it to Michael. You know, and so the staff and the crew were going through it too. It was very emotional that day, Kym. Norman cried. So many people cried. They had a hard time holding it together because they have a lot of that staff has been with Wendy since the very beginning. Probably 90% of that staff and crew have been with Wendy since the beginning. They have plucked interns out and made interns producers. That's how people don't leave. So it was really, I wasn't in it at the end because that was their moment. I didn't even go to the rap party because it was their moment to cherish and honor Wendy. So just kudos to Miss Williams. I hear that she's going to be doing a podcast, which if that is true, to come on.
Produced by Midcoast Media.
Well, I think it's supposed to be. Sorry about that one, Chris. You got your full of one black girl.
Give me 1 sec. I gotta go answer the door. Renee Lawless is here for some WW snacks.
Oh, you get your snacks.
Have nights. You know I can't never sit here.
This is accurate.
I gotta exit. This is accurate.
We gotta say bye. We can say bye because I think we're done with the podcast for now. So we're going to say thank you for supporting us. We didn't get to do a live stream. We will do it next time. We're looking at another city. And
Dollar General.
Sign on at dollargeneral.com July 11th through 16th. I'm going to be speaking. And so thank you guys so much. We're looking at another city. Thank you for supporting and coming out and looking at the podcast and voting for us. And we got to go. I got to leave town tomorrow to go to Vegas. Jeffrey's got to go to New York. Kym has to get her Weight Watchers snacks.
And I have to stew in St. Louis and miss what I left in LA.
Love you, Sherri. Thanks for coming by this morning.
Bye.
Yes.
I'll probably come back tonight. Bye, everybody.
No. Was that my booty? Did you see my booty?
Oh, jeez. Yes, we did.
Was my dress stuck in my booty? Oh, damn.
Yes, it was. Just playing with her. I think that's it, Chris. And you guys, thanks for supporting us. So we're going to look for 6 cities. We already pretty much know the cities that we're going to go to. They'll be big cities. So, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at me.
Mamas. 2 funny mamas. 2 funny mamas.